Let's get a nice run on Noita under the hood of the... Wait, under the hood. On the books. We got bombs. We got pew-pews. Yes, you won, Project Cars. If I haven't sent that yet, I will send that later. Tonight. I sometimes forget. I hate when it's under sand. Ooh, but a wand. I want all of these things. Yeah, I'm still after divide by 10. Oh my goodness, and a heart? This is looking like a nice little opening here for us. We got a chest, we got a heart, we got a wand. Just all in the opening few meters of screen. Makes me feel good. Oh, what is all of this? So many wands. Rick's seat. I completely understand why you would say that. What is going on? Oh, that one's terrifying. Put that in the first position. This is a beautiful opener. And we started with water, as opposed to just trash. Oh. It's like the other wand, except it has things in it I don't hate outright. Gigadisc on floor 1 is a little bit odd, though. Like, you know, normal saw blades, sure, I get it. I mean, shit. I'll keep both. If I can cheese a bomb to spawn above, we can get out, but... Oh, got stuck. Doesn't seem that necessary for this kind of thing. Wait, something has burning trail, right? Yeah. Yes, yes, yes! Spread the fire! Iron Jesus is generous today. That shouldn't be a thing. I've seen it happen with other rarer spells. The pool isn't so... not super strict. So you can run into, like, later game spells on floor 1. It's just rare. I guess we have a good day today of Noita. Let's try not to die by mistake. Take advantage of the RN generosity we have. Hoopa! Whoa! Old man Sethus with an incredibly massive raid. Thank you so much. How's it going, old man? Welcome, raiders, to Shake the Box. We're playing some Noita. How are you all doing today? How was your stream? Tell me all about it. XCOM 2. How's it going, Wicked? I want this chest. Hey, Calcol, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the Shake the Box family. Present it for the pack. We were doing some mistranslated Sekiro earlier, doing some Noita now. How is everyone doing? Doing well? Had a great time? Get your ass kicked to avoid... Oh! Sorry, I have to kill things while I'm chatting here. Got your ass kicked, but avoid disaster. Nice. Well done. Oh! Let's hope we can do the same here in Noita. I'm going to attempt and unlock Divide by 10, a spell I have yet to unlock. That's a lot of friends. $28. Alright, getting a little low. Little splash of water. Another chest. We're gonna try and do some alchemy here. Thank you very much, old man Sethus, for that follow. Got him. I don't want to open it with my hands, just in case it's lightning ball. Oh my goodness. What is today's seed? This is incredible. Is that an orb spell? It is... this one right here. Basically makes it so that you cast a spell, but it gets divided 10 times with reduced damage. But the reduction is minor. Very minor reduction, so it makes it possible to do ludicrous amounts of damage in one shot. I do play too much Noita. I'm not the best in the world, for sure. But I'm not terrible. What do we got here? What is it? Come on, show me. Soil pouch. Honestly, we already got like 700 bucks. We got 4 wands. We've already gotten a heart. We could look around for more prizes, but I'm thinking we go to floor 2 now. Because one errant shotgun blast would bring this all crashing down. Let's be smart. Let's be frugal players. Yeah, I'm probably gonna grab that pouch. I just want to murder these guys first. And see if there's a route I could take without using a bomb. Yeah, right below us. Exactly, we could always come back later. Which is probably something we're going to do. Honestly, I'm hoping we can get like a black hole soon, and then we'll go grab some musical notes, and we could just play a nice little tune to teleport back up here. Nice and easy later. See you up there. Piper, little guy. You know what? We got room. Whoa, 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 whoa! Didn't even notice you back there, friend. Alright, we're 0% wet. Let's try not to get the set on fire. Celeratium. Yes, please. Levitatium. We can make some hastium, too. Oh! That's exactly the kind of guy I don't want to be running into right now. Sir, I would like to do some alchemy, and I need you to be dead for that. Yeah, no, being on fire would not be ideal. But we're here. We're on our way out. Working on the end of stream stuff as always, but do you primarily do Noita? We're a variety stream. By the way, there's 2 of us here at Shake the Box, myself and Jimmy, who's at Astra in chat. So if you don't see me streaming, you'll see him streaming. Allows us to be active far more often. I do a lot of Noita, but like, we're all over the place. Today I did something we like to call Wheel of Stream, where I play a random game I know nothing about, that either a developer sent me a key, someone gifted a key, or just a game I got from like a dumb bundle at some point. And we just spin the wheel, we try it out for an hour, we played a game called Trashed, and then we did Mistranslated Sekiro for a while, and now we're ending with a nice bit of Noita. Like, +1's a tempting choice. Saving Grace would be better. Obviously, any immunity would be better. I'm not taking Angry Ghost, I am not. I might take Sadakivi. I might just re-roll, though, if there's nothing here I really desire. Yeah, Ad Astra's been playing a lot of Vampire. But yes, Chris primarily does Noita. Hey, that's really, like, we go in waves, you know? I get excited about something, I play a lot of it, and then we back off for a little while, and then we come back, we play a lot of it. Actinosum, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the family. Alright, I'll try and get Chaos Grand Theft Auto back up and running, and we'll resume our Chaos Grand Theft Auto soon. We got a lot of things. We're juggling a lot of balls here. We're a ball juggling location. I mean, obviously I want rock. I want rock. Alright, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. Just to make Gomper sad, we're gonna flush all the Gigasaws down the toilet. Gonna hold on to a couple of bifurcates. Hold on to those as well. 0.3.6, 1. I really do want rock. We don't have any homing or anything yet, so we don't really need rock yet. And we can come back. Hey, it's got a lot of balls here! Alright. I think I'm gonna reroll. Like, a elevator would be fun with Kevid, but I'd much rather have... Oh. We can do Peace with the Gods, and then just start digging our way through everything. And I will know it's here. Honestly, I might do Peace with the Gods. Just because the last two runs have ended with Skod kind of ruining a nice time. We can just come back after we got a little bit of money for this. Oh, that would have been right, like, real nice right now. Alright. We got the room for it, let's just grab those. I think... I'll just go with this. We'll come back if we got a little bit of money. And maybe do some shifting? Ooh. What am I doing? There's a way to break peace with the gods. Well, I'm not gonna break our agreement. You know, I'm a gentleman. I will honor our peace. In Gauntlet? The new re-release of Gauntlet? We need rock. We always need rock. You know I love rock. I will always stand for rock. There we go. Got ourselves a couple of bottles of Hastium. Fill her up. That's right. Yeah, get in the bottle. 82% full. Come on, last little bits. Then we'll just slurp up whatever's on the floor. Alright. Last thing to do is dump out all the soil in this bad boy and fill this up with mushrooms, then we can start doing a lot of drugs. You know me, I love tripping on mushrooms. We don't have enough money for the rock wand, but we're probably gonna grab it. Does Hastium make mushies? No, I just want to have Hastium, because Hastium's convenient. Oh no, I thought it was on bag. There we go, bag empty. Let's top off our water bottle. Alright, let's get going. Hastium's real nice. It makes you go fast up and left and right. We might make a drug farm. I'm sad that we're gonna have to collapse this one, but from now on we won't. Does this game have a hurry-up mechanic like Spelunky? Absolutely not, Actino. So for those that don't know Noita, Noita is a roguelike where every pixel in the game is simulated. So everything's affected by gravity. If something can burn, it will burn. Lots of interactions. So we got, like, this is toxic sludge. If you add even one drop of water, it will proliferate and turn all of that into more water. It's like a basic form of alchemy in the game. And when you first start the game up, you enter a dungeon. Always cast Matter Eater. Oh. Goodness. Heavens. She was already dead. Yeah, I think we have our dig wand. I think we're gonna be alright. Anyway, when you arrive in the game for the first time, there's a dungeon in front of you. And when you first start playing the game, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this dungeon. Eventually you realize that the dungeon represents a very small piece of the world. I know it's a low mana max, but like, who cares? Like, as long as it digs, we could just put... Honestly, Spark Bolts is good enough. Look at this. I think I'm happy with this. All right. That's nice. That's our Diggy Diggy wand. Firebomb on there is yummy. Anyway, yes, explaining Noita for new folks that have never seen Noita. You got all these interactions, all the pixels are simulated, and you have a dungeon, and there's a boss at the end of the dungeon. But eventually you realize that that dungeon represents a tiny fraction of the game. There's an entire overworld the size of like a Terraria map, with different alternate dungeons, various secret bosses, lots and lots of secrets and elaborate quests. And you can go off and do all of these wacky things. They range from as simple as there is a boss, kill it, to as elaborate as create an artificial sun and place it in the sky. It's wild. I absolutely adore this game. It is one of my favorite things in the world. Let's be careful we never let go of the digging wands. I am prone to being like, oh, it's just a spark bolt wand. Let's ignore that. Hey, where's my diggy diggy? There we go. Did you forget how to destroy terrain for a second there? Oh my god. Berserkium, no thank you. I'm happy with my multiple Hastium bottles. Gotta take advantage of the aura around the bullet that digs. There we go. Or the rare healing potion, which evaporates rapidly. There's other ways to heal, but like you gotta find them and put them all together. It is a slightly annoying way to dig. There we go. We gotta take advantage of the shape the hole is making. You got distracted. I saved your life! You were gonna jump in that lava! I mean, I killed you. I guess I didn't save your life at all. Yeah, we want to put a different spell in here for sure. We just gotta find a different spell first. Yeah, using pheromones on the Hisi healers, taking more love and having the Hisi healers heal you. There's all kinds of wacky ways to get around the lack of heals in the world. But healing is like your biggest, like, obstacle. Nice and damp, won't light on fire. I would love to find Energy Orb. That'd be a great spell to put on our Digging Wand. Alright, here we are. Oh, hello. Vampirism with more blood. Although you run into the problem that, like, you have to drink gallons, like pools of blood. Oceans of it. If you're really lucky, you find a spell that heals. Like, Vitality is, Vitality Orb or Vitality Sphere is real nice. Why did that blow up? That's not what your spell does. Chainsaw Vampirism is very handy. Just mulch people up. Speaking of getting good things, we're gonna go into the Fungal Caverns to try and find some better wands. Well, we got a T100. Let's get you nice and far away. Come on, chase me. Fall down the hole. Yes. There we go, don't have to worry about you anymore. 98 health is fine. Just put in perspective the difficulty of the game, because it's definitely not an easy one. It is a challenging game, but it's such a fun game. And honestly, losing in this game is still fun. Like, I have a blast even when the runs end in hilarious death. Which happens pretty often. Oh, come on! Especially when you're playing like a jackass like me today. Get out of your body! There we go. Oh, not an ant. Nope, nope, nope. Don't want to play with you, acid spitter. Gotta get the angle just right. Oh, fuck that! There we go. Oh, there we go. Good night, Mighty, and sleep well. Yes, we do Twitch integration pretty often. I have turned it off for trying to get this dumb unlock. But not too. Oh, is that metal all the way around? Just looks weird because he melted some of it. That's alright, we can get it from below. And by below, I mean I could just matter eat it. Damn. Listen, sometimes I forget that I have things. Why even worry about the toxic rock, right? Just erase the toxic rock. Right, so the rate of fire on this is just good enough that I should be doing this instead of my other wand. Chest. Oh. Always turn on integration, only have the good items. Ah, cheater's integration. And, oh, it's a worm pheromone potion. I'm like, yeah, okay, what was in there? Alright, wands, you look promising. Oh, it is very promising. Your streamer looking fuck off. This is a pretty good seed, I gotta say. I mean, heck. Just gonna take a screenshot so I have the seed. If anyone wants to play this particular seed where we start with all these good wands, I will have that saved for us. Just erasing gold, but these guys are annoying, I just want to kill them. That thing can kill you. I mean, a lot of things in the game can kill me. Death Cross, oh, that's a lot of eyeballs over there. Whew, hold on. Your staff had a walkout today. Oh yeah, Blizzard, right? I missed the message where we're talking about him. Yeah, good indeed. I mentioned in the Discord, so I was just like, yeah, I kind of hope this actually results in, like, actual consequences for someone that matters, as opposed to the system we've seen in the past, which tends to be like, alright, someone that doesn't really matter lost their job, and The people that actually caused all these problems and allowed this culture to propagate don't get punished. Just die. There's a wand I want to look at. You hop all over the place like a drunk. There we go. Yeah, Traxian, that tends to be how it goes. Like, typically it's just a hollow gesture and nothing changes and things continue to be crappy for people. I am somewhat concerned. We got acid-spewing ants. I mean, that wand looks very nice. Heart, though. Yeah, that's close enough for acid. That's much too close. One parting shot. Well, not actually that good a wand. The post is basically a copy-paste. Like, it's like there are problems in the industry. We wish things were better. Consequences are happening. Consequences did nothing. It's like, yeah, because the people that actually matter aren't the ones facing consequences. It'd be great if we could, like, make those people the ones that actually face consequences. Yeah, get some mushrooms. How much we got? We got some rotten meat in there too, and some fungal soil. It's frustrating. That's what it is. Oh, more heart. Scoopy, scoopy, scoopy. Very nice. Oh, the vines just grew back over it. It's like, didn't we look at that? All right. We got a couple of hearts. That's nice. Anything else exciting out here? Another wand. The trick is to shoot at a 45-degree angle. Yeah, no shotguns, thank you very much. .30 health. It's about time we, hit the old dusty trail. More Giga Buzzsaws. Boy, they love giving me those. Whoop. Peace with the gods. Means I don't have to worry about those jackasses. I mean, it's not my first choice. I'll take it. Anything here I want. Of course, the only non-shuffle ones we have is pretty bad. 1 second apiece. Let's take you off. 0.9 is very slow. We're definitely gonna put Fireball Orbit on something. Critical on burning. I can see something coming together here. 390.98. Bubble bounce. Toss you out. I already got 4 bifurcateds. Let's put you down here. I gotta get better wandage. Mana max of 66. 40. Be 45 per shot, and we'd only be able to do it once every 0.9 seconds. Basically once per second. Oh, I know to dig out. The Burning Trail. Like, we got a little trifecta here for something nice. Considering running numbers in my head. Once per second's a little bit slow, especially with that mana max for making this a primary attack. Like, I think that's just our digging wand. We have another digging wand. We don't really need 2, but this is something we're gonna need later. Might just take these off for now. Let's hold on to 1. Let's just dig a hole real fast. Let's make our exit going up and our exit going out. Gods look the other way, because they're little bitches. There we go. Basically, later on, I want to piece of the god, a handful of free passes. It should work all the way down to the bottom and through multiple parallel worlds. I've never had them get re-pissed at me. But I've never tried too hard to piss them off. Alright. Unshuffle. I would like a non-shuffle wand, but we have what we have. From time to time, this arrow will do good work. Revolving Fireball and Matter Eater wands. We only be able to shoot it once per second, so having just like a whole bunch of shots, so I could just like having that rapid fire, I think would dig faster for general use. Like 2 fireball? Yeah, like, that was a plan. We bought those things, Gopher. So when that happens, we have a pretty nice high damage experience. Alright, I'm gonna go get some musical notes. We only need the 4. Ooh, and a wand right off the bat. Always cast a Venomous Curse. Pretty good timing on it. This is magic. This is just a magic seed. Magic fucking seed. Always cast Venomous Curse. Yeah. 0.2.1. Oh my god, Essence of Power? Alright, let's take this. Toss this away. Wait, no. What I meant was toss this away. Essence of Power, Burning Trail, Fireball Orbit, Critical Unburning, and an arrow. That's good. That's good. I like that one. That looks nice. We got our Diggy wand, and we got 2 wands we can replace at our leisure. Man, what a nice seat. A treasure chest just like sitting around. There's nice stuff in there. Oh, I'll get around it. Take that just in case. Not bad. Not bad at all. Landmine. Jimmy! Jimmy! Jimmy, can you hear me? I'll find out, Pawnee. Jimmy! Oh god, Jimmy! So far, it doesn't look like it, Pawnee. Oh, there's a worm about. Thickness of the tunnel suggests big worm. We hunt the worm. Jimmy! Oh god! Jimmy! I don't think he's here. Another heart? Blessed. I mean, the perks kind of suck so far, but... Oh shit, he has a wand. Always cast... Recharge... Non-shuffle... Hot shit. Going back to, do a little bit of wand tinkering real fast. Non-shuffle means I don't have to worry about just shooting a dumbass... Dumb, boring, normal-ass arrow. Ass and ass. Do 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 do. Ba 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 da ba ba. Oh, are you impressed by the seed we got today? I am. Like, I'm not happy with the perks, but like honestly, Saving Grace is pretty high up there. It's a real nice one. If we can get some healing out there. I mean... Oh my god. This is the always cast run. It's a very promising seed right now. I know I'm happy. Let's continue our journey. I just want to get the music notes so we can make a portal back to the surface. We get 2 full-powered shots off this wand before it's out of mana. Cthulhu, welcome back. Did you get your friends? Did you eat them like you said you were going to? Did you eat all of your friends, Cthulhu? Did you eat them? I need to know. Oh, those were the friends you meant. Good lord. I thought you meant like you were having an in-person hangout or something. Well, thank you, Cthulhu. That was a beefy-ass raid. And all these people seem pretty cool so far. Nice group you brought. So many new friends. God, that accelerate on here. Gotta do some work. Whoosh. Now a flaming bridge is gonna set me on fire by mistake. Yeah, give me that. Oh, we could do the giant water cache. I wasn't gonna. I was just gonna go get the music notes so we could, like, make ourselves an escape portal. But we could just get a whole wad of cash, too. Hey, Shadow, what's up? What is this game today? What is this? Okay, yeah, I'll take a magic missile, sure. I need room for what? Four spells for the music I want to play? I'll take those two. We just have random spells hanging out here? Just literally free spells falling from the fucking sky. I don't get it. This seed is fucking amazing. What's the catch? Let's see, if we go get the gold supply, we could re-roll a few more perks to try and get some actual immunities to damages. That might be worth our time. That could be worth the time. Alrighty. I just gotta remember the music notes, and by remember I mean look them up in my notes, because I don't have memory. Alright, for the magic spell we want, it's A, D sharp, E, G. A, D sharp, E, G. Alright. What shit are you doing here? I didn't touch those eggs outside. Don't give me that shit. 1D100 corgis. That'd be adorable. Corgis are the best. Baby worm, why would you do this to us? Why would you bring the cursed song up? We didn't go up, which means I don't think the acid-spewing douchebags are gonna come down at us. Alright, you know what? You know what? Let's go get some money. We got a real easy to dig with wand. We could just dig a straight line. We don't have to worry about the Tanner Kevi at all. So if we don't have to get the Tanner Kevi, this is it's a no-brainer going to get the money. It's an easy dig. Man. Don't get stuck on rocks while I'm not paying attention. That's in my head now. God damn it. Thank you so much, Cthulhu. My sister's kids love that fucking song, so I heard it a lot when I visited home a year ago. Baby worm do 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 do, baby worm do 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 do. Then of course friggin' Kotai, who's in chat sometimes, last time I saw her in human space, she sang the song all the time. Right off the top, just a little off the top. Disillusioned. Hello there. That's a very nice baby shark you have there. Baby shark, do 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 do. I'll just finish this drink here and start moving fast. Work at Toys R Us, you hear that song every time you're there? Oh no. I have a friend that works at Toys R Us, Raving. I haven't spoken to him for a while. They had their second kid recently, if I recall. Gomper is also friends with them. Our friend Jonathan. This is why I make haste to you. Just for this part. Just so I can zip over the desert. Lit myself a fire in my haste. I have a peculiar set of skills. Do you? Ah, you're in the Canadian Toys R Us. Yeah, after Toys R Us had their bankruptcy problem, I remember being in Osaka and seeing one, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta take a picture of this Osakan Toys R Us. They're a rare breed now. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was the suicide right there. Man, even with the baby shark thing, like, my child brain is still in here somewhere, and all they're thinking is like, what are you people talking about? Working at Toys R Us is the dream. It's the dream. You get to work in Toys R Us. It's in the name. They're toys. They are the Toys R Us. How could that be anything other than, like, the blessed thing? The most blessed thing. I want to go here. It looks like it's like Dark Souls when you see, like, a far-off castle. It's like, I want to go to that castle. Let me go to Archdragon Peak. It's right there. I can see it. We're in the video game section. I am old enough that I can remember when the video game section used to be a wall of plastic flaps you would flip over to look at, like, the pictures on the back of a game box. Then you would take a ticket out of the plastic flap and you would bring it to a special man in a booth behind, like, a half door, and he would take your little ticket and return with the game you want. The old times. The arcane times. Where it'd be like, oh my god, Quest 64 looks amazing. Look at this, it's an RPG on the N64? Sir? One copy of Quest 64. Thank you very much. I want a soccer game. And my reward for playing well is I get to pick one video game. And I'm picking Quest 64. And then smash cut to being angry that I wasted that on fucking Quest 64. You wear that Perkins. You return with a cassette tape. Oh, you broke the one part I didn't want you to shoot. Alright, we're on our way. Matter Eater, just don't forget the little niblets. Those get in the way. Doing a dick. I mean, holy shit. With Matter Eater, I might get a minigun. Hey, me and friggin' Truaxium played Quest 64. You want to watch that? It's on the Shake the Box fucking YouTube channel. Minigun, minigun. Ah. Yeah, that was one of the earlier computer explodes that stopped us from finishing that playthrough. Every few years, the computer explodes. Can't help it. You drowned in money? Oh no. Oh my god. Anonymous gifter, thank you so much for gifting those 10 subscriptions. Congratulations to all of our new sub-friends, whose names will be appearing on screen. Enjoy all of your emotes and your exclamation marks. Sub perks! God, today's a fun day. Thank you, anonymous gifter. Powerful, powerful anonymous gifter. Hey, and thank you for the follow. The Navi Clam. The Nava Clam. Nava Clam. Nava Clam, I got it. Welcome to Shake the Bus family. A lot of new friends today. I'm glad you're all here for the most exciting part of Noita. When I just swim in golds like Scrooge McDuck for like 3 minutes. Just soaking up all this money. Yes, the N64 controller is a bit of a war crime. Make sure to wear your water wings. You don't want to drown. It is odd, like, oxygen, you can see the meter in the upper right-hand corner. Every once in a while, the oxygen meter pops up. You never know. You could drown. But, like, there's enough air pockets as you move that you're usually safe. But if you walk away from the computer, you could drown. Like, if I were just stand in this nutsack, there's a risk I could drown. Look at that golden nutsack. I need my flippies. My snorkel. Ugh. Most Nintendo controllers were a war crime. I really like, even the N64 controller, most of my problems with it are because of the time period, like the material, and the knowledge for analog sticks was poor. So like they broke real often, especially when they go ahead and they release garbage like, all right, there's the follow. They release Mario Party, and it's like, okay, rotate this thin piece of plastic at high speeds. And it's like, wow, this controller's broken. But I think the GameCube controller is awesome. I love the GameCube controller. When you get to the Wii, there are some issues. The standard Wiimote I didn't like. The Pro controller you could attach to the Wiimote wasn't bad. But I did actually find it fairly comfortable to do the Wiimote in one hand, nunchuck in the other, and like you could play a game like this, which was kind of novel. But I still use a GameCube controller for things. I like the GameCube controller. And then when they got to like the Wii U and the Switch, the Pro controller is great. I really like the Pro controller. Yeah, the GameCube had a control stick that, like, you could tell Nintendo walked away and learned a lesson from the N64, and that was you need to have a sturdy-ass thumbstick, and the GameCube did it. It's hard to make those drift and break. Playing Call of Duty holding your gun like a gangster because the motion controls were fun. Like, I'm not a huge motion control fan, but I do admit, like, I had fun playing Winx. Yes, Winx crossbow training. Link's crossbow training. And just holding it like a jackass. Teaching you to play Soul Calibur. The soul still burns, and so does my dick. Why, oh why, did I play Strip Smash with those hookers? Golden ball sack. Almost done collecting my golds. Cash in on people on the Switch. Make them break so they buy more. Like, that's a relatively recent thing. Nintendo used to be, you buy it, it never broke. Like, you could hurl a original Game Boy down a flight of stairs, and it will not have missed a beat in your Tetris game. But the fucking drift on the... What are they called? The Switch motes. I don't remember what they're called. Joy-Con, thank you. It's like they have a dumb name. Alright, let's just experiment. 1 second, like, how fast can we dig? Oh. Okay. That's pretty fast. It's way faster than standard digging. More TVs have been broken than Nintendo Wii's. Probably. GameCube, the controller was so hard you fought Meta Ridley, and the GameCube fell 4 feet mid-attack, and the disc cover opened, and it didn't drop a frame. Yeah, Nintendium, sorry, Nintendium was the joke for a long time. Like, they make their shit with Nintendium, you can't break it. For those that are new here, we're taking a somewhat dumb trip to get a very high-powered wand. Yes! It's in the Nintendo store in New York. The melted, bombed Game Boy that still works from Desert Storm. The GameCube was very powerful. Somehow my hacked Wii still goes. Still works. You know what'd be really good? If we can get digging bolts and put digging bolts on here. I'm actually tempted to, like, just leave and maybe come back after we get digging bolts. Because if we can find digging bolts, like, this dig would take seconds. You bought all the accessories for the GameCube so you could play it literally anywhere. It was a good console. Yep, not even a scratch. Now, Nintendo used to make hardy consoles. Yeah, I might come back after we get Digging Blast. I'll get the moon perk and leave. Your Wii was stolen along with the 360 when you lived in an apartment? Oh, no. I'm sorry your thing got stolen. Your things. As far as theft is concerned, I've only ever really had one pile of my things stolen. Those are all my Pokemon cards. I brought a big old binder to middle school with my Pokemon cards and my Magic cards. And someone stole all the Magic cards. Sorry, all the Pokemon cards, left all the Magic cards in there. Joke's on them. Some of those Magic cards ended up being worth like $500. I did sell those though, so they're gone. I made money off them. Those are now worth millions of dollars. Yeah, it's true. I didn't actually have any good Pokemon cards, though. It's not like they walked away with, like, a Charizard or something. I largely had trash Pokemon cards. Ugh. God, there's, like, 1 pixel of dirt every once in a while. It's frustrating. You're interested in the Steam Deck? You have so many games in your library that don't have enough love? Like, I'm probably not gonna get one because my computer is always in my room, and like if I'm traveling somewhere, I could bring my Switch. But, like, I think it is a cool concept, and for folks that have libraries they often don't get to access as readily, it makes a lot of sense. Like poor Andrew, who has a Macintosh laptop. It would make sense for him to have a Steam Deck. Wait, is this the room left of the snow level, or does it just look the same? It just looks the same. We're way far away. We were adjacent to the overgrown cavern at that point. I would have gone down to the power plant and gotten the minigun, but, like, it's a little bit too slow to dig. If I could just get, like, Digging Blast with Matter Eater, that would be phenomenal. If it could run a future Switch emulator, you're 1,000,000% on board getting one. Because fuck Nintendo. Why would you fuck Nintendo? They're a corporation. Don't fuck corporations, fuck people. No, I can... I don't need to fucking dig all the way up back up. Okay. That's a lot of people. A lot of people to fuck. I added a lot of extra digging to my journey. Let's connect my tunnel. As nice as minigun would be, I am impatient. Let's stay hydrated. Whoosh. Who's the worm now? You're the worm now, dog! God, I've never had a wand with Madrigators and always cast. It's so nice. I just want to get, like, a nice spell for digging. Even Chainsaw would work great. Chainsaw or digging bolts? Could you imagine? The speed at which we could dig would be incredible. You're the worm now, dog! Is that website still around? Oh god, Flash went away, so probably not. Ah, nice smooth chunk I made there. Ah, what a nice run. Oh yeah, 270 health. All out of hastium, alas. Go back to the top of the pyramid. Okay. Better be for a good reason. I'm like trying to figure out what this text message I have is, and I'm walking into a wall. You want to show me something? Alright. Let's see. Things I know about the top of the pyramid. We have the eyeball symbol, and if you hold the eyeball on top of the pyramid, it reveals the platforms going up. I know we do the sun seed here because of the text in that tablet, or rather the book that spawns that says, bring it to the top of the ancient civilization. Alright, what are we here for? I guess I'll hold on to 2 empty bottles. We can fill it with stuff. Never mind, keep going? What was it? Why'd you make me come back here, Theo? Can someone explain how Adobe killing Flash also ruined anything already made with Flash? I think it's mostly because without any support for it, they all just started phasing them out. Oh, was the eyeball symbol? We've talked about that on stream before, Theo. We've even had the eyeball and used the platforms on stream before. I mean, granted, you might not have been there. Over the course of our many streams of Noita, we've, like, looked at all the books, read all the tablets, made lots of conjecture. That's why we're basically almost done with the unlocks at this point. Browser stopped having support for those plugins and removed them so they wouldn't be security. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, once support stops and they're not getting updated anymore, you have to worry about, like, exploitations and backdoors and anything hackers could use to ruin your day. Which is a bummer. That eyeball could be a portal. Ooh. I've only ever used it as stairs. I'm trying to remember if I've seen a portal there before. In any of my playthroughs. Shave the earth. Let's see. I'm willing to ditch this one and ditch this one. Oh, wait. Oh, no. 4 seconds? Yeah, no, I'm ditching that one. What I would really like to find is, like I said, chainsaw or digging bolts. I'm partially tempted to explore floor 1 a little bit. Because we basically just ran straight through there, but it had a lot of fun stuff in it. It might be worth our while taking a peek on floor 1 again and see, like, maybe there is a digging blast or a chainsaw lying around. Yeah, the eyeball, like, it has that beam at the end, and it just tears through liquids. I think it might be, like, it might be all liquids, really. Yeah, it burns away polymorphine. I'm pretty sure it burns away lava. Definitely gets rid of water. Ooh, tear through my liquids. Oh, wait. There are plugins to get Flash working again? Or websites that didn't just, like, outright take down their stuff from it. Interesting. Come on, let me see some wandage. I want to get fire immunity. That'd be real premium right now. Oh, you gotta be faster than that, shotgun friend. And I'm on fire. And I'm not on fire. Like, I'm gonna start a lot of fires with this particular wand. A lot of fires. You mean a tree-hugging game of Flash? Volcanic sand. Oh, there was a pyromancer there. Keyword was. Emphasis on was. I haven't decided if I want to, like, become a drug farmer yet. Just because we got, like, such a nice seed. If I were to somehow fuck it up. But there is just poison right here. I mean, I don't see why we shouldn't at least make a farm. We don't have to use the farm, but like we can make one. We can just make our poison. There we go. That's how it actually started filling up. Alright, you talked me into it. We can make a drug farm. We could be drug farmers. Okay. Really twisted my arm. I didn't mean to throw that back. I wanted to shoot him. Why was that guy all glowy? Really forced my hand. You know how staunchly anti-drug I am. You need to fill it up for the fungal shift to take, no. As long as there's any amount of it in there. Just gotta be careful, because if you have a semi-full flask, you do puke, and often your puke will get in there. A scanner darkly, yeah. Alright. We should be able to do this without too much trouble using just that wand. I mean, we'll just start the farm. We're just gonna start the farm. We don't need to actually shift anything. We just gotta start the farm. Although, honestly, we're gonna try and shift Toxic Sludge. If we can make Toxic Sludge not exist, that's a win for me. And you shift the fungus in your pouch. I've been trying a lot of experiments with holding a pouch of material, and it doesn't seem like it takes the pouch. That or I got, like, real unlucky, like, 5 times or, like, closer to 10 times in a row. Like, I just sat there just shifting the pouch contents, and it never selected the pouch contents. So I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think it does the pouch contents. I think it's just flask contents. Pouches do not work. There you go. I wonder if it's worth it to shift polymorphine. I'm always hesitant to shift polymorphine because... Oh god. Matter Eater doesn't count as a... There we go. Go! So just flask contents. That's what I inferred based on my experiments. I got fucking distance on that one. Make a little pool. Drug farm is a go. Obviously, I'm gonna fill my sack up with this good stuff. Don't need any of this inferior brand. Just collect sand, see the hint for what you're doing. Again, if you're talking about down, down, arrow, there's the giant stone statue. Like, we've done that. I appreciate the... Why am I getting poisoned here? Oh, I'm eating some of the bad stuff, too. Oh, I got distracted. Ooh, toxic sludge has turned into water! Now that is a convenient shift.